Imagine losing every dollar your dad gave you. Not on fun stuff. Not on stupid spending. But trying to build something real, and failing. And the worst part? He still doesn't know. This is a real story. But the name isn't. Out of respect, we'll just call him Gary. He asked not to use his real name. 2 years ago, Gary's father gave him $1,500. For some people, that might not sound like a big amount. But where Gary lives, $1,500 is huge, enough for a single person to live for a whole year. This wasn't just money. It was trust. And when someone hands you that kind of trust, especially a father, you feel the weight. Gary felt it deeply. He knew what this meant. His father didn't know much about online business or crypto, but he believed in his son. He gave that money hoping Gary would use it to build something for his future. Gary promised himself he wouldn't mess it up. But he did. In the beginning, things actually looked good. He made a little profit, around $100 a month for 2 months. That small success? It gave him false hope. You know that feeling, a couple wins, and suddenly your brain goes, "This might work. Maybe this is it." Gary started thinking, "Now I can do something big. Maybe I'll even support my parents too." That's when someone suggested a coin, Optimism, or OP. It looked like a good project. The tech was there, influencers were talking about it. And the name? Optimism. It sounded like a sign. So Gary bought it. At $4.30 per coin. And not just a little, he went all in. The full $1,500. He told himself he'd swing trade it, maybe 2 or 3 days. Quick entry, quick exit. But he didn't set a stop loss. Didn't plan his exit. Didn't even think about what happens if it drops. In his head it was simple. Wait a few days, make a profit, done. Then, it dropped. Just a little at first, and Gary thought, "It's just a dip. It'll bounce back." But it didn't. $1,500 became $1,200. Then $1,000. Then $700. And he just kept watching. Every day, he opened his phone, stared at the red numbers, and hoped. Day after day, thinking maybe, just maybe, it would go back up. But it never did. Today, it's worth around 50 cents. And Gary's still holding it. Not because he believes in the project anymore, but because admitting the loss feels worse than holding on. But honestly, the money isn't the worst part. It's hiding it from his father. Every time his dad asks, "How's the investment going?" Gary either changes the topic, or lies. "It's still invested, Dad, it's long-term." That lie hurts more than the loss. And deep down, Gary knows his father probably already suspects the truth. But he doesn't say anything. And Gary? He can't face him. The shame eats at him. He avoids the topic. Sometimes he even avoids his dad, not because he doesn't love him, but because he's embarrassed. This experience taught him more than any profit ever could. He learned. Never invest what you can't afford to lose. Always do your own research, don't follow people blindly. Don't invest emotionally. And always know why you're investing. Is it a scalp? Swing? Long term? Decide before you buy. Gary thought he was doing a scalp, then turned it into a swing. Now it's just a bag he can't let go of. Right now, he doesn't have a job. No income. But he does have a plan to rebuild. I'm sharing Gary's story because it's real. A lot of people mess up in silence. Especially when money's involved. They don't talk about it. But they carry it like Gary. That's why I started this channel. Help others avoid the same traps. If you want to support, you can donate through crypto. Info's in the pinned comment and description. Or just hit subscribe and drop banana in the comments so I know you watched till the end. Thanks for being here. If you've ever made a mistake like Gary's, share it in the comments.